Hello, Leo, Pussycat Nation. How are you? Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Leo, we are going to do down and dirty with the tarot. We're not doing a whole bunch of oracle cards. We're just looking at tarot in its truest sense. You're going to look at your past, present, and future energy. And I'm going to use my, what a nice card you have at the bottom. You have the Six of Cups there. I'm going to use my Light Seers Tarot, and then I'm going to use my teeny tiny Everyday Witch Tarot. And that's what we got going on. I don't feel like I'm centered. There we go. All right. So, Leo, let's get started. It is a general reading. And because it's general, it may or may not resonate. If it does and you're drawn to it, there is an extended, and the link to that is at the top of the description within this video. So, pussycats. Let's see what we got going on for Leo. Leo. Past, present, and future energy for Leo. I'm hearing you just need to cut a break. You need a break. Like, if you could just get a break. Which feels like it's almost as if, you know, things are just happening around you that you don't have a lot of control over. And you just need, like, I just need luck to turn on my side. Kind of feels like that. Let's see what you have. In the past, you had Judgment, Death and Rebirth. Wow. Two of Swords. Oh my God. This feels like your life being completely redefined somehow. You having a completely new perspective about your life. What your life has been in the past, not having any inclination to go back there again with Death and Rebirth. Starting fresh, it's almost as if being teleported into a new land, a new perspective, and you don't know where to go. There's like no indication. It's as if the universe transported you to a new space and time, gave you a new conscious awareness of yourself and everything around you, plopped you there, and there were no breadcrumbs, there were no street signs, there was nothing to indicate what you should do or what direction you should go in. So it's almost like being reborn here. I don't know how any other way to describe that. Like Judgment and Death and Rebirth. So being reborn here, this is a massive, it reminds me a bit, actually it's kind of funny, of the Cancer reading. There was, it took a while to get to it though. Yours is much more obvious. This is definitely a big awakening moment for you. This could be the moment, because I think most of us have a big awakening moment at some point, and then that's the biggest one where a lot of things fall away from our lives, where a lot of things that used to make sense, like why was I investing my time and my energy into that? Like what the hell was I thinking? Just is crazy. Like you just get this whole perspective. It's like a layer of the veil has been removed. And it's the first layer, the big layer. And, you know, and then we all have like awakening experiences after that where we continue to see more, to be more connected to source. This feels like the big one. And that was like, well, where do I go now? What do I do? And maybe getting a lot of competing messages about where or what you should be doing. So this is the past. This is the past. Maybe feeling stagnant, feeling like, well, if I'm having this big awakening, if everything is changing in my life, if things are falling away, why is there nothing to pick up that energy? Why is there nothing for me to explore? Where do I go? I don't know. Really? Wow. Okay, right now you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so it feels like there's some sort of movement here. The Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Look at this. You're getting clarity. The way to move here, the direction to move, is what your heart tells you. With the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. How to move, how to communicate, what to do. The answer to that question, this, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what's meant for me. I don't know what the right direction is. And there's no breadcrumbs. There's like no signs because the answer was in here. It was right here. The answer was right there. It was right in there, Leo. That's where the answer was. And it kind of also too, this Page of Wands is just throwing caution to the wind. Fuck it. Let's see what happens today. But you're not doing a fuck it without a lot of mature energy behind it with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So this is very, you've been through it, you've seen it, and you've seen it onto the other side. You've brought yourself on the other side of some difficult decisions, some things that you had to look hard at, very analytical, just being like factual. This is good, this is not good. We know what we need to do, right? Like it's not saying, okay, well, this is good, this is not good. Like maybe if you're talking about relationships with people. There's this about this person, it's good. Then there's all of this, that's not so good. Well, like the old you before this judgment and death, rebirth energy might have said, well, you know, there's this one good thing, it's really good. So we're just gonna play that for a bit. No, not with this. The Queen of Swords, no, that's a big red flag. We don't do any more red flags. Done, out of there, finished. So that's how you get the Queen of Swords energy, like you earn it. And it's not easy to earn. There's a lot of hard and tough decisions that have to be made along the way. And then the Queen of Cups, she just feels like she's open to the process. She's open to the process, and your mind, this is like your mind and your heart coming into alignment. This is like the vagus nerve is communicating to you because the answer you were always looking for was right here. And you hit it, you got it. Ooh, I'm loving these readings this week, guys. Okay, the future. 9 of Cups. Ace of Wands. 7 of Cups. Ooh. This is almost like finding your wish, your dream, and learning more about it and not sure what to do with it. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. The Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, if you've been in a period of solitude, isolation, deep contemplation, not sharing your energy with a lot of things outside of you, that circumstance is changing. That's changing. That's changing here. But it's changing because of you. It's not changing because of some answer you receive from the universe or right in front of you. This is what you're supposed to do now with your life. That's how you're supposed to direct yourself. This is how you should be occupying your time now. No, you still don't know. I don't know if you know, but you know where to find the answer for your direction. And until you find it, you find it in a big way in the future. Oh my goodness, the 9 of Cups, it's whatever you were looking for, and it's almost as if you find it, and then you learn more about it. You learn, or you see something in it that you couldn't even have imagined on your own about, like this dream. You know, if you, to make it really basic, like imagine you're dreaming of going to, on a vacation somewhere, and it's a place you've always wanted to visit. And I'm seeing Italy. I know I see Italy a lot. I think I like to go to Italy. But it's like seeing Italy in the pictures, seeing videos about it, and then so you get there, and this is, oh my God, this is everything I imagined it to be, the architecture, the culture, the people, but then you get the smells, just like the smells. Oh my God, what is that smell? It's almost like and I have no idea, I haven't been to Italy, but I'm just imagining it's almost like the scent of ripe grapes, homemade tomato sauce, I don't know, and fresh oregano, I don't know, oh, olive oil, I'm getting that too. It's almost like, to see, right? Like it's just, oh, but I don't know what to do with this now. I want to eat, but I want to go over there, and I want to see this, and I want to smell that, and it's like all of this, all of a sudden you become really inspired, but you don't know what the hell to do with it. I don't know what to do first with this. It's actually it's taking my breath away. I'm getting kind of like out of breath with whatever this is in the future. Oh, let's go to Italy. That sounds nice. I wonder what it smells like. If you've been to Italy, or if you live in Italy, tell me what it smells like. The good smells. I don't want to know about the sewage system. Because there's always those things too, right? Well, it could be that. It could be, oh, that's true. I guess the sewage system is old here, because everything here is old. with that? Do I go in the bathroom over here? Let's look at this. This is intriguing. This is a beautiful energy, Leo. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is true for my friend. I have a Leo friend, and she's trying to find a new job. And actually, I was texting her last night, and she was saying that she's kind of, it's almost like it's gotten worse. She has a new boss, and he's just a mess. It's just not good. It's just kind of like a bad situation that got worse. And she's just kind of like releasing to the process, you know, and I just know that something good is going to come for everything that she's going through, which is a little bit like this. Judgment. Page of Swords. Wow. Yeah, seeing things differently, observing things differently. The Death and Rebirth. The Two of Wands, causing you to have different dreams and hopes, imagining a different future for yourself. Two of Swords, the Emperor. Oh, this kind of feels like there's a block in the past. Not knowing how to navigate either through some sort of responsibility that you had, or how to navigate through someone who has some sort of control over your life, or some sort of entity. Like it could be work, it could be society, it could be your family's expectations, it could be institutions, it could be many, many different things. Look at over there. The birds are all sunning themselves on the neighbor's windowsill. I'm sure they love me because I bring in all these birds and then the birds sit on their windowsills and shit. I'm sure they'll be glad when I move. So that's interesting. It's like some sort of responsibility. Either, well, yeah. It's almost like a responsibility that's forced upon you. And because of that, you're not able to look for the answers that you want to find. After having like a huge awakening and rebirth about who you are and what more there is to life. Yeah. I think we all feel that very strongly. Okay, now here you are though, Page of Wands, kind of inspired by the fact that you see clearly about how to move forward. You don't need to know what the destination is. You just need to know how you need to dress for it. You need to dress for it, how you need to feel for it. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. I'm not fighting anybody else's shit anymore. So that feels like, because she's throwing that one, whatever, you know what? You're not going to come after me if I don't have my boxing gloves on. So fuck you. I'm walking out of the ring. That's what that feels like. Because look at, she's got a little wand there and all these wands coming at her. And it almost feels like, too, you realize that when you set yourself up ready for a fight, well, that's what you're going to get. So you're going to throw it away. No, not today. Oh, yeah. That reminds me, too, of my Leo friend. Like, not being too happy with her work situation and then getting a new boss who's even worse. Fuck that shit. Can't get any worse. Oh, it did. Oh, well, whatever. The Queen of Swords. Oh, the Four of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Cups. The Four of Wands. Ah. This kind of feels like, because it's progression into the Queen of Cups, it feels like this period, we have a Hermit here going into the Wheel of Fortune, so it's changing. That this is a lot of contemplation. I feel like it's a lot of thinking with the Hermit as well, and not really moving beyond yourself. Not going outside of yourself very much. Not going outside of your comfort zone. Feeling stuck. But realizing the way forward is your heart. The Queen of Cups and the Four of Wands. Just to celebrate. Celebrate the fact that you are a beautiful person inside. Celebrate the fact that there is beauty around you, even if it's not necessarily directly around you on certain parts of your day, but that there is. And that this is where you find celebration. The harsh realities of what you learned in life are not necessarily the way to move yourself forward, because it will make you feel cynical perhaps, stuck. Yeah. I just love this, the way she's throwing the wand away. Whatever. Can't be bothered with that. Okay. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, I hope this is my Leo girlfriend. This feels like it could be like working together with people, and it's a dream come true. It's a wish. So beautiful. It flows. It's cooperative. It's give and take. It's sharing ideas, and people actually, oh, that's an interesting idea. I like that. Instead of saying, that's a stupid idea. Why would you come up with that? Right? That's beautiful. Ace of Wands. It brings new ideas in. High Priestess. Dang, man. Oh, yeah. This is so inspiring. Oh, this is like being inspired by the cosmos. This feels like what you were hoping to receive way over here when it originally happened with Judgment and Death card. But came to a block with it. No, you were being fed some really deep information here in the future. Stuff you didn't know before. Yeah, stuff you didn't know before, and it's really inspiring. But what do you do with that? 7 of Cups. You rest and you think about it. The 4 of Swords. I gotta think about this. I need to assimilate this. I need to absorb this information, because this changes how I see things. So that's interesting. Wow, what a really neat reading. The bottom, you have the 8 of Cups. Ah, well, I kind of like that, because you're walking towards your 9 of Cups. A dream, a wish, something you hope for. Let's go to the Oracle of the Radiant Sun for you guys, pussycats, Leos. A message to you from the universe. Well, that would be nice, because it feels like you were waiting to get one. And you're really going to get your message. A message to Leo from the universe. Charity. Jupiter and Saturn. And the bottom you have caution. Mercury and Virgo. Mars and Cancer quarrel. What the heck? Tread softly, tread lightly here. I feel like the less combative you are, the more you are able to come through something without having to feel defensive. Yeah, I'm going to pull the book out for this one. Charity. Saturn and Cancer. Saturn and Cancer. It's right there. Okay, the events this could be around. Work for a charity or institution. That's funny, because I said that with the Emperor. A responsible post in which one is rewarded for good works. Rewards for social work, foster parenting. Well, that's really interesting. This could be a whole new direction for you. When this card is revealed in a reading, it can indicate a struggle to maintain family or home security. It may involve accepting reluctantly the material assistance of an institution. Well, maybe that's something that you're looking for. Now, what I do want to say too, sometimes places that we might go to for charity could be places that actually help us to grow and expand and find a new direction. So I'm kind of picturing someone who maybe needs to go to a food bank or something like that. And they're there often enough, and with your dynamic Leo personality, you know, talking to people, and they're saying, well, you know, we are always looking for help. It is volunteer though. But you're kind of thinking, you know what, it's a way to kind of network. I get to meet new people. I keep busy. I'm warm for the day. And maybe they say, you know, you can take a bag of groceries home once a week, you know, for coming and helping. So it kind of helps you, and it helps other people. And then it turns into something. You know, often that can happen where you go into something not intending to receive any monetary gain. You're just thinking, you know, I know what it's like, or even returning after having needed some sort of help from a charity, and going back to it later when you're kind of in a better place yourself, financially, physically, emotionally, intellectually, mental healthily, and then go back and say, you know what, can I give some of my time here to help you guys out, because you guys helped me when I needed that help. And it really grows into something beautiful. Yeah. So, yeah, you can take what you can from what I read there, but there's an awful lot that kind of sits in that. So there you go, Leo. That was really quite beautiful. I'm going to go do your extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.